Ready? Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina on Lake Taneycomo. I'm going to do one cast today. I'm out in one of our John boats because all of our bass boats are rented. Got Jackson with me. It is Friday the... I don't even know. Could be the 6th. I can look. It's the 5th. I'm just going to start right here. I don't have a trolling motor. And the wind's just blowing a little bit. But I'm just going to drift from here down. Throw a jig. Now, if they're running a lot of water, I'd keep the motor running and use it as a trolling motor, but since it's not, it's only running that, it's less than a half unit, we're just going to drift and see what happens. I have, all my rods have a 2-pound line on them. I'm using Trilene XL 2-pound clear, and I have 3 different colors. I'm going to start with a ginger, sculpin ginger with a brown head. /16 ounce. And what I'm going to try to do, the water out here is 10, 12 feet deep. I'm just going to try to keep it on close to the bottom. Like I said, the water's just barely running, so I'm not going to be drifting very fast at all. I might get down past Lazy Valley in 20 minutes of fishing. Had some rain this morning. Almost, it just pretty much drizzled for a little while. Cold. Didn't get out of the 40s today. Not complaining. I got out and fished this morning. It was a little slow for me. I was throwing a 32nd ounce jig and didn't catch anything of any size. Got some small rainbows. I had some good reports. Most everybody came in with limits. I think a lot of people are going down and fishing. Because I fished above Fall Creek for a while, and then I fished down below to Short Creek. And didn't hardly see any boats up there, and I know there's a lot of boats on the water. Trying to catch one on the first cast, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get it done. The wind's taking me away from this bank over here, so I'm going to have to correct. I'd like to stay kind of middle inside. Well, we saw a lot of night crawlers today, so I know they're catching them on night crawlers. Gonna make a little adjustment here. Since I'm just about over to the bluff side. I think guys are going down to Monkey Island and even fishing down through the Branson Landing. I know there's a lot of fish down there, and I know our dock guys have been sending people down there. The fish that I've seen come in are pretty much all stocker size. But I fished this stretch here one day last week and caught some really nice rainbows. Yeah, that wind's coming right out of the west and it's blowing me away from this inside bank. That's pretty much why I don't have to reel very much, because I'm actually moving away from my jig. This flat bottom boat, the wind really affects these boats. They're sitting right on top of the water, so when the wind blows, it blows these boats, and it's I kind of hate to leave the motor running when I'm filming because of the noise. I ain't got a bite yet. When I was fishing earlier, tell you the best place I caught fish was right below Short Creek on that flat. From Short Creek to Trout Hollow. That was kind of a hot spot. Let it go all the way to the bottom. Oh, that might have been a bite. I just missed one. They were biting short this morning too, being pretty hesitant. And I did foul hook a pretty nice fish up at the Narrows. I even saw the fish swipe at it. That's what happens when they get tentative. They go to swipe at it and it catches their fin. This was in a dorsal. The camera is moving a little bit. Still good shape though. I got my camera mounted on a swivel seat. Hopefully it won't swivel around. I'm going to change colors. This normally is my go-to color, but either they're not biting or they're not biting that color. Okay, what do I got here? I've got a black and red, and I've got a ginger, and I'm going to throw the ginger from that. The ginger with the brown head. Again, 2-pound line. Man, you'd think I'd catch something out here. It's kind of crazy. I drifted from my place down to Cooper Creek one evening last week, and I caught 12 rainbows. Crazy. It's fishing. I'm gonna get pretty close this time. That might have been a bite. Big wake. might try my black and red. Jack, what's going on? This is a black and a floral red. Not just red, but it's a bright, very bright orangish red. I think everybody's pretty busy this weekend. Lazy's got a lot of people, and Ozark. It's gonna be a pretty good weekend for us. Of course, spring breaks kind of start next week. I don't know how that works with COVID and kids, families getting off on spring break, but I think we've got a lot of reservations for next week, so. I think that's bottom. Feels like it got some moss on there. Should do. Something else that ought to be pretty good. I'm going to throw it this way. Right now is a jig and float. Fishing a small, you can fish a 32nd ounce, but probably smaller. We've got 50th and 1/125th ounce jigs in our shop. Oh, that might have been a fish. We've got the Turner micro jigs too. But the current is so slow, you can fish jig and float real easy down here. That's probably what I ought to be doing right now. I really thought I could duplicate, or come close to duplicating what I did last week on this bank. It's not working. That was a fish. That's a fish. I got 2 or 3 bites and caught a fish throwing out this side. It's a little one. Ladle stalker. I know I've talked about these boats before. These are Shawnee boats made by Shawnee Boats in Yellville, Arkansas, which they're not in business anymore. Got bought out. A guy named Gay Brewer, I believe, his last name's Brewer, made these boats for a number of years. And they're the original White River boat. We bought them back in 1990. They're still awesome boats. I'm gonna throw a few more times. Ah!
How's they biting?
Slow.
Slow?
Yeah. That was Ronnie Vanderlaan, owns Lazy Valley. He's out fishing today with some friends, it looks like. Well, I thought I was onto something when I caught that fish, but there's a little hot spot right there. I'm letting it go all the way to the bottom. My line's going slack. Just about down to Mom's house. That's where I'm going to quit. Yeah, wind's blowing me again. I'm almost halfway across the lake. This is the last cast. Big wake. It's gonna take at the front of the boat, which is good. Okay, everybody's coming in for the evening. One fish, it's okay. We'll try it again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. What do you think?